Published, 1937 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 2nd of June 2018. Updated, 1937 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 2nd of June 2018. The PDC World Cup of Darts provided entertainment in abundance as the second round concluded on the third day at the Eissporthalle in Frankfurt. England stumbled through to the quarter-finals by beating Singapore despite world champion Rob Cross losing to an inspired 64-year-old Paul Lim in the first match of the tie. Cross achieved a respectable 3-dart average of 103.5, but his form on the doubles was far below his usual standard. Lim, meanwhile, nailed 4 of his 8 shots at a double. Chisnell was able to manage a clear victory to take the tie to a deciding doubles rubber. The English pair made no mistake when the heat was turned up, recording a 4-1 victory. They will now face Belgium, who sent out a statement of intent and will be confident of overcoming England after Kim Huybrecht seemed to turn back the clock with a 66.67 checkout percentage as he whitewashed Marco Cantele of Finland. England edged past Singapore despite Paul Lim, second left beating Rob Cross far right, Wales 2-1, Switzerland, Australia 2-1, Spain, Japan 2-0, Canada, Scotland 2-0, Brazil, Belgium 2-0, Finland, England 2-1, Singapore A, Northern Ireland 1-2, Germany, Holland 2-0, South Africa A. Faultless Dutch performance saw both Michael van Gerwen and Raymond van Barneveld whitewash their South African opponents. Both managed a 3-dart average over 95. Scotland's Peter Wright and Gary Anderson upstaged the rest during the afternoon session with a comfortable 2-0 win against Brazil. Wright gave the German crowd a grand show against Brazil's best, Diogo Portela, before Anderson finished the job against debutant Bruno Rangel, whitewashing his opponent with a 88.43 3-dart average. Northern Ireland crashed out of the tournament in disappointing style. Daryl Gurney made light work of his singles opponent, youngster Martin Schindler, but the Germans won the doubles match 4-2 in front of a joyous home crowd. They will play the tournament favourites Holland in the quarter-finals. Northern Ireland duo Daryl Gurney and Brendan Dolan Wright were beaten by hosts Germany. Wales needed a doubles decider to overcome the Swiss effort after Gerwyn Price was closely beaten by Alexander Fellman, despite acquiring a higher 3-dart average and checkout percentage. Luckily for Wales, Johnny Clayton was on hand with a decisive 4-0 victory to send the tie to a doubles match. The Welsh lost the first leg but dominated the next 4 to reach the quarter-finals. They will now face Australia, who also needed a doubles match to decide their tie with Spain. Premier League Simon Whitlock was in surprisingly poor form on the doubles with a 25% checkout success rate that ultimately led to a 4-2 loss to Cristo Reyes. Kyle Anderson evened the tie-up, providing a show-stopping 170 checkout along the way, to take the match to doubles. The boys from Down Under needed the final leg to finish the job under immense Spanish pressure but remained confident after the match, with both claiming, "I think we can go all the way." Japan had no problems dispatching the Canadians, despite the experience of John Part. He was beaten by Seigo Asada, before Haruki Muramatsu hammered the final nail into the Canadian coffin with a 4-0 victory over Dawson Marshall. They will now face Scotland.